All right, so in this video, we're going to be talking about area. No, but seriously, what is area? That's a great question. For example, if I'm looking at this rectangle right here, I can see that the area is 28 square centimeters. How did I figure that out? Well, let's dive into area and see if we can come back to this later. So let's talk about area. Area is the amount of space inside of a shape, or instead of space, we can say square units, because that's what we measure in. We measure in square units. So really, area is the amount of square units inside of a shape. And if you're looking at this rectangle right here, well, we can see there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 square units. And we can either find that faster than counting. I know that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, and there's 1, 2, 3 rows. So if I have 3 rows of 4, this is 4 plus 4 plus 4. And that's the same thing as 3 times 4. 3 groups of 4, that's 12. So this is going to be written as 12 units squared. Or you might also see some people write it as 12 square units like this. Okay, 12 units squared. This little 2, I have 2 dimensions. I have a length and a width. All right, so that's units squared. Or I can also write it as 12 square units. I'm literally counting square units inside, whichever one you prefer. All right, let's check this out. So, I mean, you can almost not quite see everything, but still good enough. I see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I literally counted the squares. There's 18 squares. That means the area, the space inside, is 18 square units. Okay, so a shortcut would have been, all right, I see there's 3 in each column. That's 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, or in other words, 3 times 6, or 6 times 3, whichever one you prefer. And so 6 times 3 is 18, so you know that it's 18 square units. So, well, I don't have 18 square units anymore. I'm sorry, I hate one. That's my bad, but I mean, come on. Now let's check out this example. There are no squares to count, young student. So whatever will you do? Well, I know that there is a width of 4 feet, a length of 2 feet, but there's no squares to count. I don't know what to do. Well, one thing you could do is just pretend like there's lines there. Remember, this is 4 feet. So if I were to split this into 4 feet, right? So this is like 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, right? And then I were to split this into 2 feet. Now it's much easier to see that, all right, well, 2 feet and then 4 feet, that would have been the same thing as saying, hey, I have 4 columns and each of them have 2 feet. That's 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Or in other words, just multiply the length times the width. 4 times 2, that's a total of 8 square feet. Or 8 feet squared. I'm gonna do that one because it's faster. All right, it's not that tough. So now that we know how to find area, let's come back to this example. All right, so I know to find area, I can just multiply the length times the width, right? Length times width. And we remember why is because this is broken into 7 columns and there's 4 rows. So you're doing 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, or in other words, 7 groups of 4. All right. So we know area is length times width. So my area is 7 times 4, which means that 28 is our answer. Well, 28 centimeters squared, or 28 square centimeters. So there we go.